still sat here with Kerry Hughes, who's one of our RPE graduates and is currently teaching teacher training. One of our current students had a question for you when I said you were coming in. Something that they were concerned about, and they wondered how it had affected you, was do you feel you've had the depth of knowledge about individual religions to walk into a school and become the RE teacher?
In a short answer, probably not. The difficulty is obviously at university and with our course, you are limited the amount of time you have and you can't possibly cover everything. But also, each school teaches different subjects and different religions. So, for example, we don't teach any Hinduism at our school.
So all those modules you study with me,
exactly,
you're not using it.
And they only just started teaching Islam because I've written a scheme of work. So until then, we didn't teach any Islam either. So, whereas other schools may have those as their focus religions. So it varies. I could have a brilliant depth of knowledge in the subjects that I'm teaching at my school, but then go to a different school and not have a clue because they teach different things. I would say I really liked our course because it does cover a wide range of things, and that's one of the reasons why I chose to come here, because I've always wanted to be an RE teacher. But you do still have to do extra research, but almost some stuff we do is too complicated for them, so it's almost taking a step back in some ways. So I wouldn't worry, they will be more than capable of teaching anything, and you still know more than the children, which is good. I was slightly concerned that they might ask me some tricky questions I wouldn't know the answers to. So far, luckily that hasn't happened. But when you're planning a lesson, you sort of plan what you think they might ask, so you're sort of prepared for the sort of issues that are going to come up.
Yeah, and presumably as you get more experience, you kind of get real feel for the kind of things that 12-year-olds are going to bring up when you bring up some of those issues.
Exactly, yeah.
And so I guess there's always going to be areas where you don't know things.
Yeah.
You know, and I think it's kind of a misconception to think teaching is just you know stuff, they don't know stuff.
Absolutely.
You pass it on passively.
I learn so much from the kids, and they make me think about things in different ways. And then if I have two classes that are doing the same thing, I'll quite often teach one lesson and things will come up, and then I'll teach my next lesson differently because of things the children have sort of taught me, which is really nice. But also, just as, you know, lecturers have their specialisms, so do teachers. Yeah. So obviously I sort of specialise a bit more in philosophy, so I'm having out with philosophy more. But there's teachers, someone who's brought up very Christian at our school, so he sort of specialises more in Christianity. And there's like a Buddhism specialist, which is nice because then we help out with other teachers as well. So it's, you know, you can still have a specialism, which is nice.
So there is a sense in which that depth of knowledge is useful when you have it, but there's no real expectation that you'll have depth of knowledge in everything that might be on the curriculum.
Exactly, yeah. And especially as a trainee as well, they're more than willing to help you with that.
Right.
So with my programme, I have subject knowledge sessions every Thursday afternoon.
Okay.
With my head of RE, so if there's anything I'm unsure on, he sort of fills in the gaps and go through that, which is really helpful.
And there is a whole world, I think, now of resources.
Absolutely, and if a child did ever ask me a tricky question, I've got Google on my fingertips, or I'm like, it's a computer at the back. Why don't you tell me?
Yeah, no.
Or does anyone else know it? You know.
Yeah.
And,
I mean, there are lots of good old-fashioned teacher tricks to make them go and find out. And
absolutely,
things.
yeah.
And also, I think that kind of thing of being slightly honest, that's a really good question. I don't know.
Yeah,
you know,
absolutely.
We'll find out.
And then they sort of think, oh yeah, it's really good. I've tested Miss. Sort of
thing, they kind of feel that they're kind of at the boundaries of what is kind of normal to know, and they're pushing it. But I think increasingly now we see, I guess, physical resources like textbooks and things, but also internet resources where teachers share so much. Yeah. That just means they can interact with each other.
Absolutely. There's so many Facebook groups and Twitter, which I'm not on yet, but I should be.
Yep.
And there's the TESS website as well, which is the Times Education Supplement, and that has a massive bank of resources on there that you can share. So.
I mean, I advise people who are thinking of becoming teachers to register on that and see, just to find out what does a scheme of work look like.
Yeah.
You know, because they'll hear these terms around schools, but actually probably when they're going for interviews need to know what a scheme of work is, what a specification for a GCSE is.
Yeah, absolutely.
Even if they don't know the detail, just feel a bit more confident. They can probably find all that on the TS site and on some of the RE Facebook groups.
Absolutely, yeah, it's really helpful.
So that'd be useful to you. Thank you.
Thank you.